Jackson, Mariah, Celine, yeah. Aretha Franklin,
big voices,
divas.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And you kind of, you've had a chance to work with so many people. I know that, when you're on Oprah, which is where a lot of people, sort of discovered you for the first time, hooked you up with David Foster and gave you the opportunity to work with Celine. You've also done a duet with Andrea Bocelli. I mean, like, at the beginning of your career, you were working with these legendary singers, which must have been an incredible experience for you. What did you learn from working from that caliber of artist?
Well, when I sang with Celine Dion, she just told me to, not forget all the people, who helped me from the very beginning. And I think the best advice that I got is from David Foster, when he told me that everything you do in your life, even if you're not singing or you just go to school or dance or whatever, you have to do not only good but great. And of course from Oprah, I think it's the best too. And she told me that always keep your feet on the ground even if you're wearing a nice shoes. I think that's cool. Yeah, I love it. So I've learned a lot from them, especially Dave Foster. He's my mentor. He's a great man.
Great. Okay, question here from Cindy.
Let's see.
You ready for this one? Okay. Who is your celebrity crush? You've already said it's not David Archuleta, so you're back on the spot. Who is it?
Justin.
Which Justin? There's
Timberlake.
several of them. Justin Timberlake, okay. Everyone was like, Bieber?
Timberlake.
Okay.
Timberlake.
Why Justin Timberlake? He's pretty hot, but
He's hot.
What is it in particular that you like about JT?
His dance moves. He's really cool when he dances. And well, of course, I got a crush on Michael Jackson because so. Why are you laughing? Because I'm so,
I mean, he was the king.
I know, and all the great dancers, I think they're so attractive. So I love Justin and Michael.
How's your dancing these days?
So I mean, I love to dance. Definitely, I love to dance, but I don't know if I'm great. I don't know, but
is that something that you aspire to? I mean, like, are you looking at like Justin videos and old Janet Jackson videos?
Yes,
and sort
I
of like...
actually watch all those videos. Justin, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, all of them, and Jennifer Lopez, because I'm more on hip hop dance moves, popping and locking.
Right.
I love those, kind of moves. So I watch them on YouTube.
Yeah. And we saw you doing a little Single Ladies before this started. I know you have some moves in there.
It's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh.
Check the behind the scenes.
Whatever. Oh my god.
Okay, well, here we go. Here's a question from Pink Rosebud 22. Why is Beyonce such an inspiration to you?
Well, besides she's hot. Why everyone's laughing? Anyway, her attitude, her fashion, everything, is perfect, and that's why she's my inspiration. Beyonce and Lady Gaga. I haven't met her, but I think she's nice, and of course Lady Gaga too.
Right.
And I would love to, work with them. I mean, there's a chance, of course, but I would love to work with them too.
Speaking of fashion, I have to say you look fierce today. Like you've got the sleek black New York going on. How important is fashion to you? I mean, like obviously, like you.
Well, I love experimenting my looks. It depends on my mood. Like if I feel like wearing casual, I just wear casual with a hat sneakers and all that. But if I feel like a little Beyonce, then I'll wear black.
When you're feeling a little Sasha Fierce. Right.
And the boots. So, yeah, it depends on that mood.
Awesome. Okay, question from Mark Gilo. When will you return on Glee? I know you've already talked about it a little bit, but is it going to be this season? Are we going to see Sunshine again before season 2 is over?
Yes.
That's what you wanted. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. So
probably.
we'll stay tuned in. We'll keep watching, and eventually you'll be coming on.
Yeah, I'll be like, a mushroom, like, what up?
Nice. Here's one from Vanessa. How do you handle the nerves without getting a cold body or shaky voice on stage?
Well, first of all, I get nervous all the time, and every time, I sing, I just focus on a song, and the people who's watching, and I love hearing the people, cheering for me. I just love that, it just makes me forget the nerves, the nervous that I, feeling. Right. So, yeah, I just focus on a song and sing for the people. I know it's kind of hard to do, it's kind of hard, to do for the other people, but for me, that's kind of like my technique.
Right. Now, do you have any pre-show rituals or anything that you do beforehand just to sort of get yourself warmed up? What do you do?
Play around. Just run around and do some little, vocalization and water, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Can you give us a...
pray, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you give us, sort of an example of some of the vocalizations that you do?
I just, if I'm in a rush and I don't have time to do vocalization, I just do one thing.
Okay.
Ah!
Well.
That's it. I'm so sorry, guys.
Not expecting that.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, that's it. Because, it's hard.
And that does a trick.
Yeah. That's, in that case, I'm going to feel if I'm, not in the mood.
Right.
But right now I'm in the mood because I hate the night.
Right, right. Can you do a run for us really quick? Just
what?
Just get your diva on real quick.
What do you want? Okay. Any freestyle or?
Just freestyle. Just
oh my gosh,
do us in your heart.
Burlesque. Just kidding. Okay. Hey, oh, I don't know what to say. But
that was amazing. I seriously, I'm breaking into a sweat over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Woo! You go, girl.
Burlesque. No, just kidding.
Watch out, Christina.
So inspired by that movie anyway.
Here's one from Micah, 1988. What is the best compliment that you have got, and from who, and the most helpful advice? I know that you said David Foster gave you some great advice. Anybody else that comes to mind?
A lot of people gave me, a lot of people gave me a lot of great advice, and I think what I have to say right now is, I just very thankful to have those people, who's been around me saying, just to, keep my feet on the ground, been, telling me, don't forget, to look back to all those people. I'm just thankful that I have them.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people watching who sort of want to be in the position that you're in. They're aspiring to be a singer. They want to be out there on stage. What advice do you have for someone who might want to break into the business?
Well, it's really hard, So I must say you just have to be strong, because when I like years ago, I was about to give up, I was like, okay, I don't want to sing anymore. But then I think you just have to be strong and believe in yourself that you can do it, because if you don't believe in yourself, then it's really hard to believe that you're going to make it.
Right.
So I guess, have faith in God, always pray. And the most important thing is, of course, love all the people, who's been helping you. Don't forget them.
Don't forget where you
your family. Yeah, don't forget where you came from. You know, especially for me, it's very important for me because I'm Filipino, and it's very important for me, the culture. You know, my people, Filipinos, they're so important for me.